Hi everyone, my name's Alison McIntyre. I'm a manager with Deloitte Consulting's Human Capital Management team. Today, I'd like to discuss some key takeaways from Deloitte's 2020 Global Human Capital Trends Survey, and in particular, what this means for the Irish public sector. As we know, our world is increasingly driven and disrupted by technology, by change, all of which has been heightened even more so recently amidst this massive pandemic that we're all living in. So I think it's really important for organizations to remain human and to operate as something we'd call a social enterprise, something that's familiar to the public sector. The first trend I'd like to focus on is governing workforce strategies, which urges leaders to choose and use metrics that support the broader picture, and then to consider those key strategic workforce questions along the way. The second key trend is the post-generational workforce, which points out the need to really understand your employees' distinct characteristics, their values, their behaviors. And that gives you some really interesting data that you can then use to potentially update strategies such as your talent strategy for your organization. The third key trend is beyond reskilling, and a key point here is to think about not only skills, but broader capabilities. And then to ask yourself, well, how can we cultivate capabilities that foster flexibility first, and then skills second? The fourth key trend has been a hot topic for some time now, and that's well-being. So the call to action here is really to think about how can we integrate well-being into the design of work itself. And then lastly is belonging, which really outlines the desire that workers have to contribute towards meaningful shared organizational goals. So although the Irish public sector has been facing more change now more than ever before, really, we believe that a continued focus on the essence of both the social enterprise as well as just a focus on your employees is going to continue to drive positive transformation, which is something that we've already seen a lot of in the Irish public sector.